What's up guys, David here, and this is a video that you guys actually requested. So my last video where I told you I was using the OnePlus 3 as my daily driver and thinking about switching, I asked you guys if you guys wanted a follow-up. Most of you guys said yes, so here we are. I've decided to switch phones, and the phone I've switched to is the Google Pixel, which I'm holding upside down. I say that despite thinking that the iPhone 7 Plus is the better phone overall. Now, you guys may be wondering, what does that mean, right? I think the iPhone 7 Plus is better overall, yet I sit here in front of you saying that I'm using the Pixel. So why? Before I answer that question, let's talk about why I think the iPhone 7 Plus is actually the better phone, at least in terms of hardware, right? So the iPhone 7 Plus has IP67, which at this point is a really big feature to have on phones. The Pixel doesn't have that. So IP67, water and dust resistance. And then the iPhone 7 Plus also has dual speakers, so it's a lot louder than this guy, and this one's a little bit distorted at times too, and like it can easily get covered, so it's not better in that regard. It has a 2x optical zoom. Camera on here is great, but being able to zoom in, I think adds a little more value. And the design. This thing wasn't my favorite design when I first saw it. It has grown on me, okay? But I wasn't a fan of the two-tone. In fact, I asked my 4-year-old nephew, I'm like, hey, do you like the way this phone looks? He's like, I don't like this, the plastic and the metal. I mean, he didn't know it was glass, but like the fact that he said plastic, probably not a good sign. My objection, on a logical level is, if you're gonna put glass on the back of a phone, let it be for some purpose. I mean, they say it's like to help you get better reception, but I don't really have issues with like a metal phone, so I don't really buy that. Samsung has all glass phones, and you guys have seen the drop test obviously breaks easily, and obviously this would probably crack too, but at least the Samsung phones come with, Samsung Pay with MST. I don't know if it needs a glass back to do that, but it does have that option, and it has wireless charging. So not a fan of the design. Has grown on me since I originally, laid eyes on it. Overall, iPhone 7 Plus from a hardware perspective, I think it's better. That's my opinion. Obviously, there's counter arguments. It has fast charging. It's more comfortable to hold in the hand. It doesn't, rock when you're using it on a flat surface. All those things. You guys have seen the reasons videos. If you haven't seen the reasons videos, click over here because I go over 25 reasons why each is better than the other. I did a poll actually in that video asking you guys which phone you thought had the stronger reasons, and the majority of people voted for the iPhone 7 Plus on both videos. With that out of the way, why did I go with the Pixel? Well, first off, you guys know I'm an Android fan, and you're not gonna get a better version of Android than you can get on the Pixel, the newest version, straight from Google. And I just like the customization and being able to really create the experience I want on my phone. I'm an enthusiast and I'm gonna take those actions. Most people don't. That's why I said the average consumer is probably gonna like the iPhone 7 Plus more. At the same time, there are some pretty strong reasons why you'd wanna use the Pixel. And again, watch the two videos and you guys will know what I'm talking about. I don't wanna keep repeating myself. However, the thing that kind of tipped the scale for me at least is actually not a reason included in any of those videos. It's something that's more personal to me, and I think some of you guys could relate to this. And that is, I feel like the Pixel better represents where we're going in the future when it comes to technology, at least when compared to the iPhone 7 Plus. I felt like if I didn't use the Pixel, I'd be missing out. What would I be missing out on? In the same way that the G1 let me experience the growth of Android as a platform, the Pixel is setting up the future for two really, really, really big things. The first is AI. I think artificial intelligence is, bar none, the biggest advancement we're gonna make in technology. And obviously this has the Google Assistant on it, and that's gonna continue to evolve and get better as time goes by. I wanna be a part of that process and see it grow. Obviously Google Now is available on other phones, right? It's available on the iPhone, but it's kinda hard to get to, so I don't really count that. But it's available on other Android phones, but the Google Assistant is a little bit better integrated on the Pixel. And the second thing is the Daydream Platform, right? The VR, they have, I don't have my headset here. They have the dedicated Daydream View headset, and for me, at least for the phone integration, it's the best headset out. It's comfortable to wear, comes with a remote, and there's not a lot of apps on there right now. Kind of reminds me of the early days of the G1, but I wanna see that grow as well. Now, that's probably not a reason that applies to some of you guys. Maybe some of you guys, it does, right? I'm just a hardcore technology enthusiast, And I also have the luxury of being able to switch back to the iPhone if this phone gets annoying, right? Or I could switch to the OnePlus 3T or whatever phone I do. So like maybe that doesn't count as much, but wanting to be a part of the shift that we're gonna make in the next, 5 or 10 years is something I think the Google Pixel represents. And I just wanna be a part of that like I was with the G1. So yeah, that's why I switched to the Google Pixel. Outside of that, I think that's pretty much it for me in this video. So I will see you in the next one.